Are you guys ready for day 62? Let's go! What's up, guys? I am Michael McEnroe, and this is Leo the Hiking Dog. For the last year, we have been planning and preparing for this thru hike of the Appalachian Trail. Thank you for joining our adventure. If you are enjoying the journey, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. We would be super thankful. Good morning, day 62. We are just now leaving the Bear Fence shelter. It was 0.3 off trail, so we're heading back up to the trail, get our day started. We're going to do 22 miles today, but there's also a restaurant, the Skyline restaurant, on the way. The lodge is where our resupply is, but since I'm going into Luray on Wednesday, I'm actually going to have access to a car, and I'm going to be able to go back to the lodge and pick up my resupply, because I don't need it today. I still have 2 days worth of food on me. And if I pick it up today, I'd be carrying 6 days worth of food, which I just don't want to do. So, all right, we're going to get our day started, start getting these miles in. There's lots of views today. I did look on the map. There are lots of views. So excited about that. Show them to you guys when we get there. Got a couple coming up real quick. All right, we're coming up on our first view. It's the Bear Fence overlook. We got to take a side trail to get up here. And apparently there's a little bit of a rock scramble and everything. So we're gonna go up here and take a look and see what it looks like. Can't wait to show you guys. What a beautiful view to start our day. That was the Bear Fence overlook. So we stayed at the Bear Fence shelter. We went to the Bear Fence overlook, but I don't know why they need any fences, because I still ain't seen no bears. That's okay. But we do have some more exciting views today. I think St. Mary's Rock is one of them. It's a little, again, side trail that you got to take to get to it, like that Bear Fence was, but sometimes it's worth it to go on those little side trails if you're going to get an amazing view out of it. So we're definitely going to hit that one up. And I think there's just a lot of other, just not named views, but beautiful views that we're going to catch today. So today's going to be a good day. It's going to be a long day, but it's going to be a good day. I'm going to try to keep my pace up a little bit better than I did yesterday. Yesterday I was like, oh, I'm going to take my time. I'm going to relax a little bit. I only have to do 20 miles. And then I wind up running 5.1 miles to get to the camp store because I didn't realize that it closed at 7 o'clock. So we won't have that mistake today. The 15 miles, we'll wind up there, between 3 and 4 o'clock. So that'll be fine if I just keep a regular, steady pace and not take my time and not take my long breaks or anything like that. So, all right, we're gonna get these miles in. All right, we are about 5 miles into our day. I've had a lot happen this morning logistically. My friends in Luray, which I planned on staying with, had a change of plans and unfortunately will not be able to host me. Therefore, I will not have access to a vehicle to go back and get my resupply box. So, I've spent all morning on the phone trying to figure out exactly how I'm going to handle this. And here's the plan that I've come up with so far. So, there is a hostel in Luray, Open Arms Hostel. So, I've made arrangements to go stay with them. And I've got enough food to get me there. And then I can resupply with them. I can resupply at the store, obviously there in town in Luray, and that will get me enough to get me to Harper's Ferry. And what my wife is going to do is she's going to go to the post office, and since we sent that box USPS, we're going to be able to forward that box or bounce that box all the way up to Harper's Ferry. So that way I'll have a resupply box waiting for me at Harper's Ferry and not have to worry about figuring out resupply there as I leave. So that's going to be the plan for now. We're still going to stop in Luray. Still going to take probably that day off. I mean, we're going to hike that morning, but there's just no need for me to, do an in and out hike that day because I'll wind up in Harper's Ferry on the 28th, and my wife doesn't get there till the 30th. So I got to slow down. As it is right now, I'm probably still going to get to Harper's Ferry on the 29th, which is fine. I'll just crash at a hostel or something like that for the night, or maybe I'll just tent camp or something and then get up the next day. So yeah, that's an update on all the things that have been happening this morning. So that's what I've been dealing with all morning. A little logistical stuff that's can be fun out here to figure out, but it's a part of the trail. Thankfully, I don't have to figure out as much logistical stuff as most people because my wife keeps me resupplied so well. It keeps me moving. But just a warning for future thru hikers: don't mail anything to a Shenandoah Park resupply point. Find the places off the trail that will get your resupplies. So if you're going to do a resupply around Luray, use Open Arms. Drop it there. Don't send it to a lodge or anything in the park, because when you try to get a hold of anything in the park, they send you to the reservation center. So they don't actually send you to phone lines on the property. So I have no idea whether they even have my box or not. So I can't even gamble or risk not getting a resupply, not knowing if they have my box or they don't have my box. So it's just, it's another hurdle that you don't have to take. So I just recommend don't use any national park spots for resupply. I'm going to update the list that I have, which is an Excel spreadsheet of resupply and drop points, and that place is not going to be on the list anymore, or any other recreational or national park recreational spots to drop boxes, because if you can't get a hold of them directly, you have no idea whether your stuff has arrived or not arrived, and so it makes it a logistical nightmare. All right, that's enough ranting for this morning. We're going to continue getting these miles in. There is the store coming up here shortly, so we're going to go to the store and get a sandwich, and we're going to have that for lunch. So that's actually going to give us an extra day's worth of or an extra lunch, because I'm going to stop at the store and eat. And then we also get to go to the Skyline restaurant today, which is definitely open, and have dinner. So lunch and dinner will be taken care of today. So the food that I'm carrying for lunch and dinner today will stay in my pack, or I'll eat extra later, one or the other. I ate so much yesterday when I got to that camp store that I did not wind up eating my dinner bagel with salami and cheese, because I literally ate 3 sandwiches. So I just couldn't get down a fourth, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. Today's going to be a great day. I'm going to keep pushing these miles. we are on our side quest, one of two side quests for the day. We're heading to the Big Meadows wayside. What I'm hoping for there is a cup of coffee. I haven't had coffee in, it's been a while. I didn't have any coffee in Waynesboro. I didn't have any coffee in Glasgow. So a couple cups of coffee would be nice. It's been a little while since I've had some coffee. This is an uphill side quest to get to the Skyline Drive, and then have to turn to get to the wayside. But not too far. It's like 0.3 off trail. Add a little bit to my day, but no big deal. We're gonna stop twice today. We're gonna go to the Skyline restaurant as well for dinner. So yeah, I'll show you guys around when we get there and show you what treats I get into.
Alright, we made it here to the wayside, and they do have a lot of different choices that the other one doesn't, so it's a lot more to select from. I'm going to show you guys on the way out. I went ahead and got everything that I needed. I'm going to show you guys what I got. So they did have a hot cup of coffee. I got me some jalapeno chips, a large Gatorade, a Sprite. I got me an apple and a mega Italian sandwich, and then some Oreos to wash it all down. Now it's only 10:15 in the morning, so this isn't technically lunch, so we're going to call this second breakfast. Alright, so I'm going to eat this, and then I'll show you around the store, and then we're going to hit back to the trail. Alright, now that I have stuffed my face, let me show you guys a little bit around the Big Mountain wayside here. So they got all your convenience store snacks like everybody else would have. If you are looking to resupply here, I mean, they've got sandwiches, they've got, you know, they do have cheeses and meats and stuff like that over here. They have a lot of canned foods. These are all good for campers, not really good for backpackers, but they do have a good candy selection as well. And lots of sodas and stuff like that. But what's going to get you by is basically right here. So just your bars and Kind bars and Cliff bars, Pop-Tarts, donuts, things like that. So they don't have any backpacker meals or any typical resupply options like that, but that's what they do have. And they do have a beautiful gift shop. I'll show you around the gift shop a little bit. So, beautiful gift shop, lots of gifts and shirts and sweatshirts and stuffed animals and things like that. Little games and toys for kids. Everything that you would typically find in like a campground store. This is made for more camping than it is for the thru hikers. So keep that in mind if you're coming through here and you're looking to resupply. Not that big of an option for resupply, but it was a great cup of warm coffee. They do have some camping stuff back here. Let's see what they have back here. Again, it's all camping stuff. Nothing that you're going to need for backpacking. All right, well, we're gonna get out of here, get back to trail. All right, Big Meadows Lodge was about a 45-minute detour. Not because of how far it is, but because I wanted to sit there inside and enjoy my nice warm cup of coffee. So that alone was worth the detour. Oh, also flushing toilets. Luxuries that we don't have. So flushing toilets and able to wash my hands when I was done. That was nice. So two luxuries that I don't normally get out here. So fantastic detour. Now we got to get some miles in. We're about 9 miles from the Skyline restaurant, where we're going to have our second detour of the day. There are lots of views today, so stay tuned, because we're definitely going to have
lots of different views to show you throughout the day. As I looked at the map, there was just like view after view after view. So I'm excited for all of those things, trying to keep the sun out of your eyes. Excited for all those things as we get to them. So I will show them to you as we go. It's gonna be a great day. Man, I told you guys there would be some views today. They just come at one after the other after the other. I finally got a little cell phone signal and was having a conversation with my wife, and boom, I just walked upon another just beautiful view. There's even more to come, so excited about all these. It's gonna be a long day because we're gonna take our time after a 45-minute break at the wayside and also going to the Skyline restaurant. But I don't mind when it's filled with beautiful views like this. Wow. All right, we're gonna keep on hiking. Told you guys today's would be full of amazing views, and we're coming up on another one. You guys, check this out. We are getting spoiled by the views today, the weather today, by everything today. We got the wayside, we got the restaurant. Today is a good day. A good day on trail. All right, we're gonna keep pushing these miles. Well, I don't know if it was the trip to the wayside or the coffee. It could be the coffee. But it's 1 o'clock and we're already 12 miles into the day. So it's kind of cruising like it was the other day. And I've stopped at these beautiful views too. So I don't know. We're gonna see. We might get into Luray today and have tonight, all day tomorrow off, and then rest tomorrow night too. Like it says, I'm in no rush because that's only going to leave me 80 miles to get to Harper's Ferry, and I've got 6 days to get there. So I really don't need the rush, but if I get to Harper's Ferry early, no big deal. I'll just pop myself into a hostel until my wife gets there, or I can tent camp on the outside of town. One or the other. We'll figure that out. We'll leave tomorrow's worries for tomorrow. But today has been beautiful, and I'm super excited about the rest of the features today. There is a lot to see today, so stay tuned. This may be a longer video. I've been doing some longer ones lately, but I hope they've been worth it, because I love putting them together and taking you guys along on this journey. All right, I'm gonna keep on pushing. All right, here we are running again. If you ask me why I'm running again, it's because the Skyland restaurant closes at 2:30. Between 2:30 and 5 o'clock, it opens back up for dinner. Well, I am 3.5 miles away. It is 1:30 now. So I have to get 3.5 miles in an hour and get there at 2:29 in order to get served. So I don't know if I'm gonna make it. This is way closer than yesterday's run. So we are literally trail running, not even jogging this time, to try to make it to Skyland by the 2:30 cutoff time. I don't know. Stay tuned. I'll let you know. All right, still currently running. I figured the pace that I gotta keep. So at 2.6 miles out, I still had 45 minutes. So if I can get down to 1.6 before 2 o'clock, that only leaves me, a mile, 1.6 to get there in 30 minutes. So if I can do 1 mile in 15 minutes, then I should make it. But I've got to keep a steady pace, my breathing, watch my footing, all those things. And I mean, Leo's finally like, hey bro, you're finally doing a pace that I can keep up with, or you're finally keeping up with my regular pace. So I'm no longer slowing Leo down. He's like, yeah Dad, this is the pace I would do all the time if you would let me. So but why do I do these crazy things? I don't know. It's in my personality. I love a good challenge. Plus, I want you guys to experience everything possible out here on the trail. So hopefully we get to experience the Skyline restaurant together. If not, I'm gonna do all I can to try to make it there before they close at 2:30. All right, all I gotta do is just get my pinky toe in the door between 2:20 at 2:29, and they gotta serve me. I don't want to be that guy, but I'm gonna be that guy because I'm the one that ran 3.5 miles to get there. So, all right, I'm gonna check my pacing here, and I'll give you guys an update. It's 2:03. I still got 1.3 miles. So I should make it technically. The only problem is it's all uphill. I just got the camera out a minute ago while I was running because I saw a big giant animal on trail. I'm not sure what it was and I didn't get it on camera. It was not a bear. It would look more like a cat, but it was a dark skinned or dark furred thing. So I'm not quite sure what it was. But hopefully this levels out a little bit and I'll be able to keep a good pace. And I'll get there. I will get there. I'm determined. I'm gonna do this. Don't stop because it's hard. Stop when it's done. Oh, if you guys didn't notice, I still got you the view while I was running. Here comes another one. I'm gonna run up there. You're gonna get it, and I'm gonna keep moving. Go back. I'm not gonna sugarcoat things. I just ate it a minute ago. like head first into the ground. Thank goodness I know how to fall properly. Didn't hurt myself, but we got like 0.8 in 20 minutes, like 18 minutes or something like that. So it's still cutting it very close. So I'm still trying to keep the pace up. I got up, dusted everything off. We're running by a homestead right now. Interesting. It's like a ranch. I smell like stables and horse poop. I see a mobile home up there. There's a couple barns up here. Didn't know this was out here. Let me show you. All right, we're gonna keep going. I think I'm gonna make it. Keep pushing. I'll let you guys know. Call me a crazy person, but I made it. By God, I made it. It closed at 2:30. It is 2:20. So we did 3.5 miles in 50 minutes. Mountain running with a full ruck. All right, now I'm gonna go eat.
Well, we made it. I got some really funny news. I didn't have to run because the bar is open and would be serving lunch, even though the restaurant part is closed. So I just ran 3.5 miles in an hour for fun. Oh well, at least we got to experience the Skyland restaurant itself. All right, let me show you guys the dining room. So this is the dining room, and there's your view out the window. So beautiful restaurant, beautiful place to visit. However, don't run to get here because the bar will be open between lunch and dinner. So I got the brisket sandwich with crispy fried onions on it, some pasta salad, and I got Leo a treat as well. So there's mine. And for Leo, I got him 3 orders of chicken with some rice. So he's gonna really enjoy that treat. I'm not gonna feed it to him here in the restaurant. So he's laying under the table right now, like he's supposed to in a restaurant. I never feed him at a restaurant because then he expects food when we go to restaurants. So when we go outside, he'll eat his food. So, and then we've got, I think we're at 15 miles today. We might have another 8 or 9 miles because I think we're gonna go into town tonight. We'll see how this goes and then get back on trail. All right, here at Skyland, they do also have a little Starbucks. So I'm gonna get me a coffee before I go. And they also have a craft and a gift store over there, which is basically the same kind of stuff that's been at all of the other waysides and things like that. So we're gonna get us some warm coffee and then we're gonna push on for the rest of the day. All right, we are leaving the Skyland Lodge and restaurant and we're heading back to trail right now. That was a fantastic stop. I had a great sandwich. I even had them make some grilled chicken and rice for Leo. So he had grilled chicken and rice. I had a brisket sandwich. Trying to get him to walk in the grass on the right side of me. But so it was a great stop for us. And I also got a chocolate chip cookie and a coffee to wash it down. So it's been a good day of extras on the trail today. And we might go ahead and make the push all the way into Luray today. We were going to stop 3 miles short and then just stay in the shelter tonight and then get the other 3 miles in the morning and have her pick us up. But I don't know. And she's not available for a late pickup tonight. There's still a lot to see on the trail today, so I need to keep this short. But yeah, there's a lot to see on the trail today, so we're gonna, I think, take our time for the rest of the day. We might get done 7, 8 o'clock, and I'm okay with that. And then we'll hitch into town and get to the hostel. All right, guys, we're gonna keep on, we're gonna get back on trail, keep getting miles in. We're coming along, and got some more views coming up here ahead.
got some people rappelling. Rock climbing. See him down there? They're climbing up that rock. That's pretty awesome. How beautiful. So amazing. There's where they're tied off to, which I'm not going to go anywhere near. So very cool. Up there, and now we're down here. All right, we are 20 miles into our day. Oh, and we are still getting amazing views. You guys tell me if you get sick of these things, because I'm not running out of them today. Man, today this trail just keeps giving and giving. All the views. All the views. We still got one more, guys. I'm not even there yet. We're about 3 miles out from the trailhead where we're going to get picked up or we're going to hitch. I haven't figured that out yet either. I got some friends that may be able to get me. If they can't, I'm going to stick the old thumb out and hope the cute dog gets me a ride. So, but we got one more big view today, and that's Mary's Rock. So we're heading there now. Should be about a little more than a mile out, and I'm going to give you guys that one, and then it's going to head to the old highway where we're either going to get picked up or we're going to hitchhike into town. Normally a hostel would pick you up, but the lady that owns the hostel has a theater thing tonight, so I don't know if she's practicing for a play or something like that, but she wasn't available from like 6 to 8:30, 9 o'clock. So that's fine. Normally you don't get picked up this late, but yeah, we'll figure it out. Not a big deal. All right, we're going to keep on pushing until we get to Mary's Rock. We have arrived at the view of the day, Mary's Rock. It's almost 7 o'clock. It's about 6:50 right now, 6:51. And man, I wish I could sit up here and watch this sunset, but unfortunately I got to go find a ride. Man, check this out. How beautiful. Look at that. Look at that gorgeousness. This is so amazing. What a way to end the day. What a long day, but man, I don't care what you say. This is worth it. Oh, I can see where I'm going to get picked up at. Right down there at that little intersection, or where I'm going to hitch from, one or the other. Still don't know. God, look at that. If I could just sit up here and watch that sunset, man, it would be absolutely terrific. Let's see if we can't get a picture of Leo while he's standing there. Stay right there, buddy. Stay right there. Stay. Look at that. Boom. Dude, you're a model. Look fierce. Alright, come on. Get down from there. Guys, I'm so elated. That was the perfect ending to a day. We still got a mile and a half or something to the road, but I'm gonna float down this mountain now. Views never get old, and today my heart is so full. So full. Get emotional again. Don't do that. Alright. Yeah. What a great day. Alright, we're going to get down off this mountain and figure out how we're getting into Luray. Alright, we are 1 mile from our pickup spot, and now it is a pickup spot. My friends reached out to me, and they're going to pick me up at the Gap, so that's super awesome. I haven't seen them in a couple years, and so it's going to be amazing just to, I mean, even if it's just giving me a ride to town, that'll just be good to see them. So now I don't have to worry about that. Just one less thing I have to worry about. It works itself out. I just saw a family heading up to the top to watch the sunset at Mary's Rock, which is going to be absolutely amazing. I wish I could have stayed up there for the sunset, but I got a timeline to keep, and we're heading into the hostel. And guys, today is my second marathon in 3 days. So we're going to complete the day with at least 26 miles, if there's all the extra miles for extra side trails and stuff like that I did. Definitely way more than 26 miles, but it's awesome because I've been nice and easy to, well, besides me running to get to the restaurant, I've taken it easy today. Besides 3.5 miles where I turned into a maniac and ran in an hour to get to a restaurant that would have been open anyway. No big deal. But yeah, so it's going to be a great end of the day to see my friends, get to the hostel, and we're gonna have a full day of rest tomorrow. We just got a resupply, and besides the resupply, I don't plan on doing much of anything. So, all right, we're gonna get on down to this parking lot, and I'll keep you guys updated as I get to the hostel. The hostel tour will not take place today. It will be tomorrow. Today, you got 5,000 million views. So maybe the video will get the same. All right, keep on pushing. All right, guys, I made it here to the hostel. It's another 26-mile day. We're gonna wrap it up. I'll see you guys tomorrow.